Did Sydney Sweeney just spark a new romance at Coachella? The Euphoria star was spotted dancing with the housemaid co-star Brandon Sklenar during Creed's performance just weeks after ending her engagement to Jonathan Davino. The viral TikTok clip has fans buzzing. Are they just friends, or is there something more? With their steamy new film on the horizon, speculation is heating up. Stick around as we break it all down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more celebrity updates. Sydney Sweeney may be single again, but that doesn't mean she's shying away from making public appearances or setting the internet ablaze with speculation. The Euphoria actress was recently seen enjoying a night out at a music festival in Indio, California. Alongside her, the housemaid co-star Brandon Sklenar. The outing, which took place during Creed's performance, quickly sparked interest online as fans questioned whether there was something more than friendship going on between the two actors. In a TikTok video shared on April 28th, Sydney and Brandon were seen standing close together in the crowd. Sydney was right in front of Brandon, dancing and vibing to the music. Brandon, dressed in a hoodie and keeping a relatively low profile, stayed just behind her, clearly enjoying the moment as they jammed out in sync. The clip may have only lasted a few seconds, but it was enough to get fans talking, especially since it marked one of Sydney's first public outings following her recent breakup. The sighting comes shortly after the news broke that Sydney and her longtime partner Jonathan Davino had ended their engagement. The two started dating in 2018 and had been engaged for nearly 2 years. Though the couple mostly kept their relationship private, Sydney had frequently referred to Davino as a grounding presence in her life, and the two were even professional collaborators. Davino served as a producer on some of Sydney's projects, including her hit romantic comedy Anyone But You. Their split, while not messy, left fans curious about what might come next for the rising star. So when Sydney was seen with Sklenar, who plays her romantic interest in The Housemaid, speculation ran wild. Could there be a new relationship brewing between the co-stars? Was this just a casual hangout or the beginning of something more? Social media users didn't waste time chiming in, with many pointing to the actors' on-screen chemistry as a possible indicator of a real-life connection. However, those hoping for a behind-the-scenes romance may want to hit pause. Despite the cozy festival moment, Brandon Sklenar has been in a committed relationship with his girlfriend, Courtney Salviolo, since 2020. The couple tends to stay out of the limelight, rarely posting about each other on social media or making public appearances together. That said, they did step out together earlier this year at the premiere of 1923, the Yellowstone prequel series in which Brandon stars. Their appearance at the event in February seemed to confirm that their relationship is still going strong. Still, fans' reactions aren't entirely unfounded, especially given Sydney's history of sparking rumors with co-stars. One particularly memorable instance was during the promotional tour for Anyone But You, the 2023 rom-com in which she starred opposite Glenn Powell. The actor's chemistry was so palpable both on and off screen that many fans were convinced they were dating in real life. Their flirtatious banter and coordinated appearances only fueled the fire. In fact, Glenn Powell later confirmed that the romantic tension during the press tour was very much intentional and orchestrated in large part by Sydney herself. The two things that you have to sell a rom-com are fun and chemistry, Glenn told the New York Times. Sydney and I have a ton of fun together, and we have a ton of effortless chemistry. That's people wanting what's on the screen, off the screen, and sometimes you just have to lean into it a bit, and it worked wonderfully. He went on to praise Sydney's strategic thinking, adding, "Sydney is very smart," and indeed, she is. Not only did she star in the film, she also produced it alongside her then-fiancé Jonathan Davino. Her understanding of the marketing side of the entertainment industry was evident in the way she approached the film's rollout. "I was probably keeping everybody over at Sony Marketing and Distribution awake at night because I couldn't stop with ideas," she said, reflecting on the promotional campaign. It's not hard to see a similar pattern emerging with The Housemaid, Sydney's upcoming psychological thriller, which reunites her with Brandon Sklenar and features another compelling romantic storyline. The film, which also stars Amanda Seyfried and features both Sydney and Amanda as executive producers, centers on Millie, played by Sydney, a woman who becomes entangled in a passionate and ultimately dangerous affair with Andrew, played by Brandon. The plot promises a mix of seduction, suspense, and betrayal, and if early buzz is anything to go by, the film could be a major hit. Given that Sydney and Brandon's characters share an illicit romance in the film, their real-life interactions are bound to draw attention, and with Sydney being no stranger to leveraging on-screen chemistry for off-screen intrigue, some fans are already speculating whether her festival outing with Brandon was a clever bit of early promotion. After all, if it worked for anyone but you, it might just work again for the housemaid. Of course, it's also possible that Sydney and Brandon are simply friends and colleagues, enjoying some downtime between projects. Music festivals are a common escape for celebrities, and Coachella has long been a favorite hotspot for Hollywood stars to relax, connect, and soak in the energy of live music. The pair's casual, friendly demeanor in the video certainly suggests they were just having a good time without any ulterior motives. That said, it's clear that Sydney Sweeney understands the power of public perception. Whether she's working the red carpet, crafting marketing campaigns, or dancing at a concert with a co-star, she knows how to keep fans engaged and guessing. And in today's entertainment landscape, where personal branding and viral moments are often as important as the work itself, that kind of savvy is more valuable than ever. So is there something romantic going on between Sydney Sweeney and Brandon Sklenar? For now, all signs point to no, especially given Brandon's long-term relationship with Courtney Salviolo. But as with all things in Hollywood, anything is possible. And whether it's love, friendship, or just smart promotion, Sydney seems to be navigating her post-engagement chapter with the same charisma and confidence that made her a star in the first place. And there you have it. Sydney Sweeney's Coachella appearance with Brandon Sklenar has definitely stirred up some buzz. But whether it's romance or just great promotion for their upcoming film remains to be seen. One thing's for sure, Sydney knows how to keep fans talking. What do you think? Is it just friendly fun or something more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a celebrity scoop.